care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, return to parallel. Living on a timeline, been there, done that, rolled up and dread. Instead of being bitter, back up, go grab your keys. Ready to relish everyday desire. Got fire, lighting up the way. Let go what holds us back. Take over, feeling different together. Breaking the barrier. Plus it's better time. 'Cause we can zigzag, show them this is our own track. Look out, we won't get caught up. Don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, return to parallel. Living on a timeline, been there, done that, rolled up and dread. Instead of being bitter, back up, go grab your keys. Follow road the start driver, who hit the tip top of an adventure. Ready to relish everyday desire. Got fire, lighting up the way. Let go what holds us back. Take over, feeling different together. Breaking the barrier. Plus it's better time. 'Cause we can zigzag, show them this is our own track. Look out, we won't get caught up. Look like you don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, return to parallel. Living on a timeline, been there, done that, rolled up and dread. Instead of being bitter, back up, go grab your keys. Follow road the start driver, who hit the tip top of an adventure. Ready to relish everyday desire. Got fire.
What it is, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing today, y'all? Super late stream, I know. Aqua, Crystal, Bonnie, Jonathan, Future, Coco, Latios, Clasher. How y'all doing today? Cliff Money. What it is. Hold on, let me put my wood away, man. Bro, I wasn't gonna stream and I was like, I gotta stream, bro. I gots to do it. I was tired, bro. At least it ain't 4 in the morning. Yeah, it's late, bro. I almost wasn't gonna stream. Damn, y'all, Augusta looking good. Why Augusta's hips wider than her shoulders? That's because she got them childbearing hips, bro. She's just peak peak female specimen, as they say. Look at her, bro. Just look at her, bro. She's perfection. Yo, my Uchiha homie, what's good, bro? Welcome to the stream. Bro, Augusta go crazy, bro. Like, she actually goes crazy. Praise the Thunder Thighs. See, exactly. People be mad confused when they play Augusta. They be hearing, like, thundering sounds, and they think that's from, like, her abilities. And what they don't understand is her thighs slapping against her sword and slapping against each other that cause those sounds. That's what's really going on, bro. Alright, let's see. I haven't done the Jinzo thingamabobber. What we got over here. Let's see. We're not doing the story today, by the way, because it's late. And I wasn't even going to stream. So, we're just going to be grinding, exploring a little bit. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to be doing today, bro. No rush for anything else, bro. And I got to show y'all some Augusta runs. She go crazy, bro. She actually goes crazy. Before we do all that, I need to see what we doing up in here. 240, okay. We need... So this shit. This shit. Gauntlets. I need this for... What's her face? For YOOOO. You know what I mean? Gotta make sure I get them. Thunder Thighs, I'm saying. Have any of y'all tried flying in Jinzo? I have not. I might do it today. I low-key might do it today. This is not regular order, is it? Should be like this. Yeah, there we go. I flew in Jinzo yesterday. It felt great, bro. I bet it felt great. That must have been amazing, bro. Like, actually finally being able to just fly around. It's insane. Ooh. She's just crazy, bro. She's actually insane. Feel like I could finally breathe with my full chest. For real, they were holding us back this whole time, bro. Besides that forecast I got for Augusta today, the rest of my rolls were bad. Damn, really, bro? They've been doing you dirty, Aqua, with the rolls? Yeah, it's gonna be so much easier now. Bro, playing with Augusta, low-key. So, I still like the simplicity of playing my Fusion team. Fusion team is hands down the easiest team to play. Mono Fusion, the smoothest and everything, like, by far. But if I'm talking about, like, badass gameplay, Augusta's the #1 character in the game for that. Every other character's, like, literally dog water compared to Augusta in terms of, like, combo and cinematic gameplay. And I'm not, you know, talking about, like, hardcore quick swapping or anything. I'm just talking about, like, her moves. Everything just looks mad advanced, bro. Straight up. It's crazy. Oh, shit. I need to find out what I need for YOOOO. I want to get on my PC for Destiny Rising, but I want to see what I get on my phone before I buy them. I feel you, lad. Crystal says she's going to be playing a little bit later. I might hop on if you're going to be around, Lord Tralius. I know you be working, like, all day, but... You feel me? In case you are. Let's see what I need for you now. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, never mind. They got one tap. Crazy, bro. Man, but I feel like I should still change that forecast to double crit. So, here's what I'm going to tell you, Aqua. You're running her with SK, which gives you that 25. For now, do what I do. That forecast that you got is very good, right? Don't worry about replacing that one right away. Worry about getting all the other ones before you do anything. You got off? Alright, so I'm not streaming for long. I'm doing like a short 2-hour stream. Because I was still gonna get on and grind. So I figured I'll just stream it. Plus I wanted to do some mid-maxing on my hologram runs, bro, because Augusta is about to destroy all my clear times, bro. Wouldn't Moonlit said be easier to build on YOOOO? Yes. That is what I'm building on my YOOOO. So if you could run the other set on YOOOO, but from our testing, it feels better to run Moonlit on YOOOO if you're running her strictly to be a support for Augusta. We got so many pulls this patch, it's insane, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be saving my pulls, bro. I'm actually yeah, I'm gonna be saving them pulls. Bro, my Zani team just got stronger too. We have a this is a maxed out team. This is a maxed out team except for Shang-Li not having R5. I'm getting her R5 at some point, and then this is gonna be my peak fusion team. Peak Spectro team. I need an arrow character here, bro. I'm telling y'all, I have a feeling that I forget the name of the dude, Kwai Yoon, some shit like that. The dude that's coming out that looks like a fucking bummed out version of Gion. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go right here, bro. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go right here. Wouldn't Moonlit still be better even if she's not paired with Augusta? No. So I'm gonna be honest with you, Clasher. The thing with her is that if you're not running her with Augusta, bro, you're really not using half of your YOOOO's kit, right? That's the reality of it, right? So yes, you can run her as a sub DPS, or as a full support with Moonlit. But I feel that if you're gonna run her as a full support with Moonlit, it's like a little bit iffy, right? For example, when we were running her as a full support with Moonlit with Gion, Gion was still doing more damage when he was playing with Mortefi on the team. Now the overall team's damage was better because she deals more damage. So it's better, since Gion can't take full advantage of YOOOO's buffs, to run her on the DPS set, because she's still going to be giving her regular buffs, right? But then her damage output would be a lot bigger in the team. But that's just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? When is your man Gion gonna get buffed? Shit, that's gonna be a tough one. Alright, what time was I mid-maxing? I think it was hers. Bro, this chick's a bitch. I did her the other day, or today, and yeah, she's a pain, bro. But these times are crazy. Oh, we gotta do the new hologram today. Why the fuck it look like that? Dragon of Durjonicus. Let's do this. Hold on, I gotta check my fucking things. Astro modulation. Oh hell no. Not even close to what I need. Yeah, nah. This was, I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat this particular time. Who knows? Because the time on this is crazy. And you know what's crazy, bro? I did the sus tech on all these times the first time I did them. Whereas this time that I did them, I didn't use the sus tech. So, yeah. I don't know if I could even do it faster. Maybe. Flasher, I think the new set is probably a better option not being with Augusta. Because, like, she's still going to provide some good buffs. But I don't see a case scenario where it's like, if you're not currently, right, if you're not running YOOOO with Augusta, I don't see a case scenario where like she's that much better than whatever else you're using. Right? Like you're usually trying to get like a 10-20, like not 10-20, but like a 30-40% increase on your team by getting a premium unit over like a 4-star. With Mortefi, she does provide a better, like over Mortefi with Augusta, she does provide a big difference because you're getting all of that freaking Blessing of One light buff. But with other characters, you're not getting that. I don't see her value like that with other characters that don't stack shield themselves. How can I do this, bro, to like get it quickly?
Iron graft you knew.
Fury boils. Burn. This is mine. Never fight.
Bro, yeah, this is gonna be annoying because of this dude.
Physical damage detected.
That intro is gonna be a pain, bro. I might have to incorporate a little bit of dodging and weaving into it. I don't see how I'm gonna beat this time, bro. The dragon time might be locked in, bro, because of the sus tech. I'm pretty sure I did it with fucking, what's her face? Cardathea. Yeah, Cardathea double nuked and dude got melted right away. Oh, fuck. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. From now on, I'll be farming 1 cost and 3 costs for Augusta since I got a solid 4 costs. I will change that shit in the future after. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Aqua. Your build is going to be solid, bro. Yo, I haven't showed y'all my Augusta build. Y'all want to see my Augusta build? Let me do a rotation and I'll show you my Augusta build before I kill something, bro. Also, Augusta's damage is restricted all over her kit, so speedrunning holograms with her is tricky. So the thing with it is that as I was playing with Augusta during the, you know, before she dropped, as we were doing a lot of calculations and testing, the difference with Augusta when it comes to speed clearing is she's great because she pauses time, right? That's why I've been able to do some quick clears in some content, which allows me to do a full rotation. Like, for example, bro, doing a 6-second clear of Sentry. 6 seconds. I got a full rotation. Shorekeeper, Mortefi, and Augusta. But then she pauses time, so I'm able to finish, right? Same with Fallacy. 7-second clear. Pretty damn solid clears, right? But then there are other enemies that are a little bit more intricate that is hard to set up with her because she needs stacks. So a lot of those other clear times that I have, they were preset. Like, I'll cast my Shorekeeper right here, right? And then I'd go into Mortefi, and then I'd go into Augusta, into the DPS, for example, right? Whereas with Augusta, I don't want to do that. I want to make sure I get the double intro, yada, yada, yada. So it's like a lot trickier than a lot of other characters, bro. I'm currently building my Mortefi, a slow work in progress because I need him built. Not gonna lie, for anything apart from my little hologram speed runs, I even leveled it up, bro. I already had this leveled up. And I R5 Cadenza, bro, because it gives me energy regen, which is freaking nice. And it gives that Concerto, which is super smooth for rotations. Because I was finding playing Mortefi freaking annoying, bro. I was not enjoying it at all. And then I put Cadenza on there, and it made my rotations and everything a lot smoother. And since Mortefi's damage is already like shit, doesn't hurt, right?
Leave it to me. Iron graft you knew.
Fury boils. Fight by my side. My life is Septimus. One slay is enough.
Yeah, bro, it's not enough. Because my current clear time is actually insane. I don't think I could beat the clear time that I got going on. Yeah, my clear time is like 9 seconds in this thing, bro. Maybe with some food. Maybe if we give her some munchies. Give her some crit damage. Is Augusta new? Yeah, Augusta's brand new. Yeah, that forecast, I killed 70. He only dropped me 5 crit rate, which was so ass. Damn. Yeah, I had to end up turning a bunch of my things, but I had like 70 of those changing things. Now I have like, shit, I have like probably 40. In war with time.
Conquest begins now. Never back down.
Oh. Nah. That's still too much. It's still too much. Still too slow. You have 0 what, Crim? Why not crit rate? I'm maxed out on crit rate.
Where my blades lead.
If I'm not mistaken, the 175 crit rate is as much crit rate as you need to max out her S6. Oh, you have 0? How the hell? Daniel, what's good? Appreciate you tuning in, mate. If I'm not mistaken, 175 is the max amount of crit rate you need to maximize her buff, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, talking about my stats. These are my stats, bro. Even though some of the buffs from Mortifi have gone down. That was not a quick rotation, man. Oh no, I didn't have the thing ready. Only man with bazillions of tuners and tubes or no. Bro, imagine that homie got a billion freaking tuners and tubes with no modifier. Augusta's a monster, but she's broken in S6. I don't think she's broken at S6. I still think Cardathea is a stronger S6 character. So basically, Turtle, the way it works is, right? Provides additional effects for Augusta's crit rate 20%. For every 1% of crit rate over 200, Augusta gains 2% crit damage, increases up to 100%. So this caps out at 150 crit rate, right? Because you get 2% for every 1% of crit rate, and it caps at 100% crit damage. To get 100% crit damage, you need extra 100% crit rate. So to max out your S2, you need 150 crit rate on your Augusta. And then if we go back down to her S6, for every 1% of crit rate over 150, Augusta gains 2% crit damage, increases up to 50%, right? Increases up to 50%. So that's another 25% crit rate on top. So it would cap out at 175 crit rate to get the max 150 crit damage bonus. How do you even get 150? Okay, so her S1 or S2 now gives you 20% crit rate extra. Each stack of Crowns of Wills now gives you an extra 20%. This thing right here, by this time you can get 2 stacks of Crowns of Wills. So just having S2 gives, and getting those 2 stacks of Crowns of Wills gives you a 40% crit rate increase. So look at whatever crit rate you have right now, you would get 40 more with Crown of Wills. Honestly, I still think Cart is stronger than Augusta. Currently, she's just so much fun to play than Cart. Oh, 100%. So that's kind of what I was talking about yesterday. Cardathea is still stronger, for sure. Cardathea feels like an absolute, like, boss snooker, bro. And not only that, she's very easy to play. That's the thing with Cardathea. She's so easy to play that I find her boring, right? Whereas when it comes to Augusta, Augusta is the most intricate and fun character to play in the game, right? We have like the smoothest characters to play in the game, which are every character in the fusion comp. They're all so smooth. Then you have like the basic characters to play that are super strong, which is like Cardathea, and then you have the strong but very intricate and fun characters like Augusta. Yeah, right, crit damage because there's no point if you don't have S2S at least. What's your crit rate looking like, Turtle? What's an op S2? What you mean by that? What max Augusta crit rate? You want to see maxed out Augusta? Alright, I'll just show you a quick rotation. I'm not going to show you like how to actually beat it, but I'm going to just show you like what it looks like when you have them buffs on. When I don't get smacked up in the air. How better constellations? How much better are her constellations? S1 and S2 are really good. Cardi's best base mode gets boring, but what about... So, all of Cardathea, whether she's on Cardathea or Fleur-de-Lis, is basically the same gameplay. It looks cooler on screen when you're on Fleur-de-Lis, but it's literally the same gameplay. You go in, and by the time you hop into her, you do your rotation to get the little 3 swords at the bottom, which is very simple. Intro, 1 basic attack chain, and a skill. You do your skill, boom, you go into Fleur-de-Lis mode, and then you have your skills up again. You could do skill, basic attack, and you just basic attacking until you get your liberation, and then you do the burst, and that's it. And the basic attack is literally just like the same combo chain going on, because you just use your skill. So it just feels very basic to play. I'm not dogging her at all. I love Cardathea. I love characters that are easy to play. But that's her difference between her and Augusta. Wait, so I gotta use crit damage forecast instead if I don't have res 2? No, Crim, I still use crit rate. Personally, I still use crit rate. So, Turtle, you have 75 crit rate at S0 without using a crit rate forecast? Yo, I know your echo's looking crazy, bro. All I gotta say is if Kuro is cooking this hard with base game characters, how busted will the future collab units be? They're gonna be pretty strong, bro. Yeah, that's high as hell. I'll even show you guys comparisons. But let me show you my stats real quick. Hopefully I don't get domed in the noggin, bro. Is C2 Augusta a must pull? I don't think so. Bro, it's one of those things where, like, dupes are always going to make your account better, right? They're always going to make your account better. Augusta is a character that gets a lot stronger with that S2 and S1. S2 and S1 makes her feel like a completely different freaking character. What are those numbers? Them Augusta numbers, bro. Them Augusta numbers, dog. You know what's crazy, though? Look at that crit rate. Look at that crit damage. Look at the attack, right? And then on top of that, look at my freaking heavy, bro. 95 heavy and 142 electro. 142 electro. 95 heavy while still having 175 crit rate and 510% crit damage. It's insane. She's actually crazy. Like, if you're not speedrunning, just look how freaking hard she hits. Like, I'm just doing her heavy combo, bro, and she's just destroying. Bro, that right there was a skill, like a heavy skill drop. It just dealt 500,000. That's not even some of her biggest damage, right? She's actually insane. All right, let's see. I need to do this. Fuck, no. I need to do this. Yeah. There we go. There we go. see. No, too slow. Still too slow, bro. This is like a godlike monster Augusta. It's so much fun to play. Yeah, this is S6. Yeah, this is S6. 9 seconds, bro. I matched my time, and I could definitely get a faster rotation. We're gonna have to see. There's a bug on WUWA with her. With her what? Mod sometimes. Not re. Oh, yeah. The mobs don't respawn if she paused time. That's just the way it is, because time is paused. So you gotta time it out really well when you want to let go of that heavy. The only time I would use her heavy is on a fresh new wave. Like the moment the fresh new wave spawns, you use that thing, bro. Getting her S6 is tempting, but saving for S6 Chisa. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I have this feeling that Chisa's gonna be a I could be wrong, because I know people don't want to hear this, but I have a feeling that Chisa's gonna be a the Lupa to the Glacio team, bro. No, fuck. Saint said it was bugged for many other characters too. Wait, what's bugged? Sometimes it spawns while on her ult. Oh, so that's the bug? No, when tower enemy waves can spawn on her time stop. Oh, so that's the bug you guys are talking about. Oh, I thought you meant that things weren't spawning when she had her liberation up. She'll be a 5-star Donjin. How much better is to have attack damage for Augusta? You have 30%. It's just the difference between attack percentage 3 cost, 1 attack percentage 3 cost, and 1 elemental, 3 cost. It's very little. So put whichever one is better for you. Weird because the Echo Nest will spawn echoes while I'm ulting. Oh yeah, so it's probably just a weird bug or something. Or maybe they changed it because people were worried about her not being able to spawn echoes when she was in, or mobs when she was in WUWA. So maybe they changed it for her. I don't know.
Conquest begins now. Roars of conquest.
Fight.
How, bro? Homie kicked the floor before I landed and it still exploded me. Crazy. Don't do me like Clasher. You know my theory, bro. Right? You know my theory. So they released the Havoc team, and then there's random units, bro. I feel like a lot of the 1.0 units had no direction. They were just kind of there, because you have like Jinshi without no best in slot per se, right? Without no complete team. You have Gion with no complete team. Camellia got one partner, like one optimized partner, with which was Roshia, and then Roshia ends up being better with Frolova and Cantarella, right? And then when you look at it, right? When you look at it, the way that I see it, and the way that I'm thinking things are gonna be is like this, right? They dropped the fusion team, and the last character for it was Lupa, and Lupa made it so you don't use Shorekeeper. If, like, we're talking about if you have all the characters, right? You would replace your Shorekeeper with your Lupa, and you'd have your Lupa Branch Shangli comp, right? Then they did the same thing for this team. You used to run Cantarella with I don't know who, right? Or you used to run Cantarella with maybe your Camellia and your Roshia, right? They took out Camellia and they gave you the last best piece in slot, which was Frolova, right? So now you have a premium Havoc team that also doesn't use Shorekeeper, right? Then we have the Cardathea team. We have Cardathea and we have Siakona. Now the leaks say that the upcoming dude, Kiyuan, is going to be Arrow. I don't see them releasing another Arrow DPS this close after Cardathea, because in all reality, I don't see the purpose of us having like a old ass Havoc DPS or Arrow DPS that some people still use. Then on top of that, having a brand new DPS that is one of the best characters in the entire game in terms of damage, and then they drop another DPS. Like, why would someone pull Ki Yuan as a main arrow DPS when you have Cardathea, unless he already does more damage than Cardathea, which I highly doubt that's going to be the case. So my only thought, my only, guess is that he's going to be the third piece to the Cardathea Siakona team. Now, I could be wrong, but that shit makes no sense to me that they'll drop another arrow DPS, because on top of that, right, we have Siakona as a sub DPS that they dropped not too long ago, and now we'd have another sub DPS in Ki Yuan, right? So I think that would be perfect. It could be an arrow DPS that works with Cardathea and Siakona and works with Gion. And we're about to get YOOOO, and YOOOO is another arrow DPS, another arrow support that's going to be buffing damage amplification and heavies, so that's not bad. So I do think it's going to be like that. And this all leads back to my expectations that if it is like that, well, where would we be seeing, what would we be seeing in this here team, bro? What would this here team be? Right? Like, what would be in this slot? Are we still going to have just a Cardathea team? I don't see them doing that. Carlotta might be holding, and they might not give her like a third best in slot. But I see Shishia being a character that's going to be slotted right here. She doesn't necessarily have to be like a Jeja type of character where it's like full support. She could come out and be like a Brent type of character, right? Which is just God tier. She could be someone that buffs, shields, and does damage as well. Not Shishia, bro. I got confused with the name. What's her name? Shisa, yeah, bro. What's up with Kuro using C for all the characters, bro? Like 95% of the roster has C on their name, dude. It's crazy. It's actually insane. Cardathea, Siakona, Cantarella, Carlotta, Camellia, Shangli. Who else? Who else? I know we got a bunch. Shishia, Calcharo. That's it? Okay, we don't have that many C's, but we got a lot of C's. Chisa, Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. CJ, yeah, exactly. The MC, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. I have a feeling that Chisa is going to be that character for the Glacio team. Low key. If I'm wrong, cool, because I know some people want to have main DPS Chisa, and they have her whole, she's gonna be the super fast Virgil type of character, hopefully for some reason because of the scissors, but I don't know. I don't see it that way. Chore Keeper Chijan. Yeah, like ton of the roster has C in their names, bro. So I just be getting lost in the sauce, What the fuck? Why didn't I go up? What the fuck happened there? All right. That looks gigantic, Hades. Hold on, let me read all that. I'll be straight with you, CJ. My 90% love for the new game is just doing bosses and limit tests using them. I know if I ask my query to ChatGPT, it won't help at all. Could you guide me that if my builds are clunky, I don't have top tier echoes? And I want to get back into the game. My huge maps and everything already overwhelms me, and I don't have much rolls either. How should I approach the game step by step? Because this was my first gacha game. I know this was a huge text. Okay, no, I got you, bro. That's a big, big ass fucking text, but I got you. So, here is what I would do. Hades, I felt the same way. I stopped playing for 4 months, and I used to be one of the YouTubers that was, I think there was like 3 YouTubers uploading videos as the highest world level. What's it called? Union level. As soon as you would reach the cap, like I was max refreshing for day 1 every single day, and I stopped for 4 months. So being one of the highest streamers with Union level to being so far behind that almost everybody that was part of my community was already max level by the time I got back was hard. I was UL 60 or 60 something. I was pretty far behind. The best tip I could give you is, one, take it slow. Get back into the game and focus on the story, right? So do the story. It's going to allow you to like get into the new maps without any problem, right? Don't worry about like full map completion, full map exploration, nothing. Get back into the game. Look at what characters you have in your account. That's the second tip I'm going to give you. Check what characters you have in your account and then start building around them or preparing to build around them. So let's say the last time you played, they had Carlotta out, right? Carlotta's the character you have. At that point, you might want to save up and maybe get her partner, GACHA. If you're playing right now and you don't have a character like Shorekeeper and you're missing a lot of units to build multiple teams, get you a Shorekeeper. You can slot Shorekeeper into any team and get a lot of buffs from that, right? And just start doing all the activities little by little without forcing yourself to grind. Don't feel lost. It ain't no rush, bro. The game is still going to keep going. So do your stories. Go into the event tabs, check what events they have, and do these events little by little, and ease yourself back into the game, right? Within a month or two of just taking it slow with how strong the current units are, you'll be able to get yourself back on track. And now after that, it all depends on your characters and all of that. So the best advice and the last advice is join Discord, and we can help you out more on Discord, bro. Just ask questions when we're on VC. Anybody can join. And yeah, that's pretty good. That's it. Does anyone know if you beat story? But I have not beat the story yet. I'm going to beat the story tomorrow. I was going to do story today, but I had a lot of stuff to do today, so I ended up streaming mad late. I want to hear his take on how they did someone. Oh yeah, I haven't read the story yet. I got y'all tomorrow. I'm UL 80 day 1 player and not missing a day on logging in. That would have been me, bro. I remember back in the day you main call Char and most of your viewers thought you were black. Yeah, most people still think I'm black. Like when I stream on my other channel or when I take my camera off, people just naturally think I'm black. Just, you know, neighborhood and people I grew around. My mannerisms when I speak and stuff. Withering Waves is great building and world characters. This game has a great feature. 100%. Alright, in the Discord is Goofrun. I'm going to be honest, I think me 100% of the map has fucked it all up. What do you mean? Why do you think it fucked it up to 100% the map? Alright, let's see if we can beat my 9-second clear.
Leave it to me. In war with time.
Fury boils. Bring it on.
This is never.
Oh, I didn't do the first tab on it. It's not enough. Yeah, that was a weak run, bro. Uppercut, bro. That was a bricked run, bro. You just thought I was called Charo? True. Makes sense, bro. Yeah, I like WUWA because it's challenging and not being crazy hard to get a character to max. But not too into the story to me. I think it's a little predictable. Now that it's just my take. Nah, it's understandable, bro. It's understandable. Like, I'm surprised there are people, so many people that, like, care about the story. I mean, to be fair, this is a very cinematic gacha. Most other gachas, I swear, I'd just be skipping the story. Yeah, bro, the number one thing for you to get back into this gacha game in particular is don't force yourself to do stuff. Don't be like, damn, I have so much content to do. I'm gonna just do this. I'm so far behind. Like, don't feel that way, bro. Just take it easy, take it slow. Build up your passion for the game little by little. Do I think Yunos will be Augusta's best teammate, or do you think they will release an Electro sub DPS for Augusta? I mean, they could release an Electro sub DPS for Augusta in the future, right? I don't know about that. It could happen for sure. But I do know that Yuno will 100% be Augusta's best in slot for a while. considering how Kuro loves doing electro characters, we might not see a best in slot for Augusta for a long time, if ever, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was going to try Destiny Rising, but I'm unsure now since I don't have... Bro, I'm gonna be honest, Aqua. I want to play other games, dude. Like, I was loving playing Rust with the homies, and I still love Rust, bro. Or not Rust, bro. Dune. I love playing Dune with the homies. But now that I'm, like, streaming every day and making content every day, like, multiple videos, and, like, I should have uploaded more today, but I've just been so busy. I knew I shouldn't have stayed still. So I haven't had time. I downloaded Destiny Rising, and Destiny Rising feels and plays amazing, Aqua. I'm not even gonna lie. Destiny Rising don't even feel like a gacha, dude, and it's a gacha, which is crazy. But in all reality, I don't have the time to play and make as much content as I want to. But I'm still gonna try to play it. I just can't be like, I can't be spending too much time playing games that I'm not gonna like make content for my channel, bro. Not right now. I got a lot of bills and things I gotta pay. Alright. Guys having a hard time. Trying not to be predictable. True. Alright, let's see. What? Oh, I already took too long. Let's get out of here. Moon, hello. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. First time chatter. It takes so long to level up Union. It does. It does take a little bit. Like I said, when I got back, I was level 60 Union level. I also had that thought thinking Calcharo was real because of my chibi from back in the day. Also, what did happen to my chibi, bro? Right there, good old Calcharo. I don't even remember how I made this dude talk, bro. This used to be me. Way back in the day. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Everybody having a good time? That was me, bro. Good old Calcharo. You know you can farm more Nightmare Echo Nests when you eat the food buff like 5 or 10 minutes before they respawn? What do you mean? You can farm more than your one run? I'm still waiting for best in slot for Jinshi. I'm a number 1 Jinshi player, still trying to get them perfect stats. Nah, I hear you, bro. If you like a character, you stick with it. I'm surprised the story of this game has reached a certain level of thought. Yeah, the story of this game is crazy.
Stay behind me.
I just might play maybe till Duet Night Abyss. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, Aqua. I'm gonna try every single one of these gacha games, and if I get addicted to something, I'm gonna just start making content for it. If I play Destiny, I would make content for that on my other channel. But I would play, like, Duet Night Abyss and all of that. I'm making content for that in this channel, bro. Crazy how I pulled Gion in literally my 3rd pull or something in this game. Hey, yo, that's good, bro. You got your Gion, bro. Is Calcharo, he's back? Back again? Farming Echoes and getting the substats is hard for some reason. Even getting double crit is kind of hard. Oh, yeah, bro. But, like, I don't know, man. I feel that if you're, like, I have a hard time because, see, here's where I don't understand a lot of players. And you got, it's all down to luck, right? It's all down to luck. But if you farm enough, you're eventually going to get something good. Because there's no way that I can get, me and everybody in my Discord can get, like, great builds for every character they build, right? And what's crazy to me is I pull every character, so I'm building every character, right? So, for example, I just got Augusta. I got lucky, but my Echo's looking pretty damn good. They all have, like, 4, at least 4 ideal substats, right? Because I think that's how you gotta do it, right? So 4, 4, 4, 4, or I mean 3 with like a flat attack, so that has 3, I guess. And this one has 3 as well, right? So when someone says like they can't get 3 substats, you are not working the right way, because I'm not max refreshing stamina or anything, bro. And I'm building every character. So if you're not building every character, you should have way more materials than me to be doing this, bro. You know what I mean? It is all about luck, for sure. But like, if you're not actively like farming your tacit fields and all of that, you're gonna make it hard for yourself, bro.
Stay behind me.
Like, bro, I have people in my Discord that since they don't build every character, they be having like, bro, like Cremoni, bro. Cremoni has like 2,000 plus premium seal tubes and like over 10,000 premium tuners, right? And I have several people in the Discord with like 5,000 plus premium tuners and like 1,500 to 2,000 premium seal tubes. Cremoni's at 8.5k tuners. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's insane. How you building with greatest status and Echo's building? Bro, I grind. You know what I mean? That's just how I do it. Manish, hello. How you doing? Damn, someone got gulag. Poor Cremoni. He ain't even do nothing. Homie just got gulag. Alright, let's see. Westaloon, what's good, mate? Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's see if we can do this. If not, we're moving on to a different freaking hologram, because...
Leave it to me. Astral modulation.
Fury boils.
By my snap, I will not
Ah! Dragon of Dirge is AIDS, bruh. How did I get gulag for something I didn't even say? I think Clasher is just racially motivated towards you, Krim. I'm not gonna lie. I build every new unit that comes out, still don't have for Lova done. Yeah, if you're building every single unit that comes out, then that's where like it gets a lot harder, bro, to build. Me, who never has more than 50 or 500, why? You have 1k purple tuners, you know you can convert them, right? Yeah, I know I can convert them, but I haven't needed to convert them just yet. Like, I'm still chilling. Like, I know I have this, but I'm already done with Augusta. So, like, now I'm done until YOOOO comes out. So, I'm chilling. Can't wait for Do It Now, the business. We can link up with the boys. Yeah, that's going to be fire. I mean, I saved for some tuners and gold tubes. I just don't want to waste it too much. True. All my Augusta substats are 3 or 5. Crit rate, crit damage, heavy. That's good. Yeah, those are good stats. Alright, we're going to do somebody else because they hoeing. What's my time on you? 10 seconds, bro. Why my time so short on these, bro? What?
I engraft.
Let's see.
Conquest. Fury boils.
This is mine. In control. Invincible.
I already took too long. No! Wait. Damage is pretty decent. So maybe I can start that rotation quicker? Because that was a scuffed run. Who did I beat this with? Let me see who I beat this with. Who the hell did I beat this with? Zani. Ooh, that was pre-set up, Zani. That's crazy. I build echoes till I can finish content. I don't care that much. Yeah, you really don't have to mid-max in all reality. I just like seeing my characters mid-max. You know what I mean? You don't play daily, so I got pretty good... Oh, yeah, if you're not a daily player, if you're a casual, then you're chilling. I think I'm gonna like Destiny, just been grinding a little. Yeah, I figured you'd like Destiny, because I know you like shooters. This you two talking about, Krim, I hope you get summons and get her early. Yo, for real. Wait, what is the damage difference of Augusta if you use 4 crit rate or crit damage? Oh, I don't know. I would stick with crit rate in most scenarios. D2 or rising? Rising. Alright, let's try this again, man.
time.
Fury foils. As you wish.
Fight by my side.
How fast was that? I think that was slow. Ah, that's 10 seconds. Fuck. Maybe 9, actually. If I one tap here. Fuck. Damn. That was a one. That was 10, 11 seconds. 11 seconds, probably. Yeah, 10 seconds. Fuck. What can I do to speed up her rotations, bro?
Stay behind me.
Hold on. Aqua says he's dirt poor but has 8k asteroids. He has more asteroids than me. That's insane. He rich.
Pathetic struggle.
Alright. John might just beat your time at this pace, CJ. Why you capping like that, bro?
Stay behind me.
My Augusta costs a 280 crit. Hey, that's good damage. If I can S6 one character, which character would be the best pick? If you could S6 one character, which character would be the best pick? Bro, at that point, there's more about your personal preference and gameplay because most S6 characters will clear all endgame content regardless. But if you want to be more critical, I would wait for the latest and greatest DPS to hit the game. And whenever you see a character power creep, not power creep, but let's say Cardathea deals 2 million damage in a rotation. Whenever you see the next DPS deal 2.1 million damage in their rotation, that's the character US6, because you're going to have at least a whole year of that character being at the very top, even if it's like top 3 for the next entire year. Your waifu of a dark-skinned waifu. Facts. All right, let's see.
Leave it to me. In war with time.
What if I leave her field on?
Loaded.
Conquest begins now.
Why is my mortif?
Barely felt it.
Why is my mortify not being active? What the fuck?
Leave it to me.
Fury foils.
This is mine.
That wasn't even good. That was nasty, bro. I didn't even get all my stacks.
My valor never fails. Barely felt it. Barely fight.
Bit. Watch him say, you got 19 what? What's up? John might beat your time with Augusta and Zhang. Bro, you know what's crazy? This man, John, actually said, he's like, I can't wait to play my Zhang Xing and Augusta. And I'm like, what the hell's going on, bro? But because buffers in middle tower 30% buff heavy attack damage and electro damage. True. Gonna grind the game a little bit. I'm gonna be lurking out. Sounds good. If you want to see the non-shield performance of a character, maybe try it on non-shield content or wait until the next TOA with WUWA. I mean, you could just do left, right, and you'll be good. Whichever side doesn't have a buff, you're solid. Hey, yo, Clasher, pause. Without the tower buffs, it could deal around 230 when critted with a shorekeeper on the team. Truth. Pause, Clasher. You know we gotta screenshot that, bro. Alright, Aqua, sounds good, brother. Hold on. There we go. Is there any giveaway today? I actually gotta do the giveaway, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow after the story, bro. Because today's like a very random short stream. So I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm doing the 2 Lunite subs tomorrow. You guys gotta comment on my videos because that's where I'm doing the winners for the Lunite subs, bro. Yo! Bro, Wes with the membership. Appreciate you, dog. Much love. Welcome to the members club. What's your craziest S6 character? I'm gonna be honest, in their teams, I gotta wait until YOOOO drops because every other S6 character I have has their premium partner. So it's hard. But right now, for me, since I don't have Furlova S6, so I can't add Furlova into the testing, Furlova's probably there because she's very strong as well. My top 3 S6 characters would be Augusta, Cardathea, and Zani. And I think they're all like head to head. I think the top strongest characters in the... Bro, you know what's crazy? I actually want to do a sweaty tier list. Like an absolute, like, sweaty tier list where I rank characters. And I'm super critical. I'm gonna give y'all an example. On my first tier list that I did, right, I was very casual friendly. So I said that a character like Gion is still good, and I put Gion in top tier, right, if I'm not mistaken, because he can still clear content. Matter of fact, let me just check because I don't remember. Right? Hold on. Let me double check. No, I did. I put him on the second best tier. I put him under great units, right? I didn't put him in peak. If I were to be more critical, I would probably make a tier under great and mid and call it an okay tier, and that's where I would put characters like Gion. I put Jinshi at peak. I would put Jinshi at great or even mid or okay tier. Don Jin would get lowered because she's just a gimmicky character. You can clear everything with Don Jin, but it's like arthritis in your hands and Ebola in your head. Yeah, I want to make a way more critical tier list, bro. How can you expect her to have fast rotations, bro? Wouldn't make sense. Who? Siakona is actually really fast. It's just her concerto has to be delivered all the way from Jinzo, bro. True. So that's the thing. And WUWA Augusta's 500k damage. Yeah. See, it's hard. I mean, what's your craziest pull? Cardathea? Oh, what are my craziest? Probably Cardathea. I think Cardathea was my best summon session. My worst summon session is a toss-up between Augusta and Camellia. If you don't put Don Jin at S tier, you have skill issue. I don't know, bro. It's like someone said yesterday, they build units to not have to play with Shang or what's her face? Not Shishia, Don Jin. Cause bro, playing a Don Jin, in all reality, bro, you're gonna go into a fucking, let's say a hologram or even tower. Bro, yesterday I have a homie that has a pretty good Shishia build, and he was struggling to get 3 stars in the middle tower. And then on top of that, even if you're able to do all that and you're able to beat these holograms with Shishia, you're not doing that shit in fast time. Like, you're still going to be taking a minute to do those things. So I don't know. Putting her at like absolute crazy, it's maybe too much. But she can definitely perform like that. Yeah, some characters are overrated while some extremely underrated. I feel that that's one of those tier lists where you got to get real sweaty about it. Like, it just makes no sense to me to have like a crazy DPS character all the way at the top and then like a mid one right below it in terms of like max DPS output, you know? That's strange. My worst summons were also a toss-up between Augusta and Camellia. Yeah, bro, they just destroyed me. Those summons in particular did me so dirty. I don't know why. Whoa, why is my triangle not working? The fuck? I was about to say, it's because I have no stamina, bro. That was weird. Almost got ran over by a train. Danjin is a one tower clear wild card type of character. Yeah, exactly. There are way more casuals that prefer to play with strong characters than being tryhards. You know, 100%. Exactly. It's not like being a tryhard. If being a tryhard was a trophy, a lot more people would actually try hard. It's just one of those things that's fun. Yeah, I do hate the CCs that be like, they still good, but with Gion barely beating Tower. So that's why on my tier list, I put Gion in. I didn't put him at the top tier, right? And I gotta test more Jinshi because I do feel that since she doesn't have her best in slot partner, and she is kind of gimmicky when it comes to her rotations, she might go down to great units, and I might bring Jinshi down from peak unit. It's gonna piss off some people, but that might just be how I do her. And overall, I might even bring Rover down to mid unit because he's like okay, he's good, he can fill in some slots, but he's not like holy shit. I might bring up Shangli from mid to great because of her quick swap, you know, playability is pretty damn good. And overall, other than that, bro, my tier list is, I think, is freaking great. Rosha, I might bring her down to mid, but we'll see. We'll see when it comes time to do all that. Yeah, I think that Jinshi might deserve to be put down a little bit, but I'll do more testing and all that. To be honest, can be comparing S6 4 stars to S6 5 stars. More like S6. Well, I don't really compare 4 stars to 5 stars in any regard. Like, even at S0. Electro is the best element in the element of the gods. Because in WUWA there are so few Electro characters. Yeah, they be hoeing us with Electro characters, bro. They don't want us to be successful with Electro. Why did she not do the fucking second hit, bro? Yeah, I can't do this. I can't do this in less than 10 seconds. She just doesn't deal enough damage fast enough. I'm gonna just get out. I think 10 seconds is actually peak time. Destiny, is it a good game? It looks interesting. Whether they even pull Rosha, never really use her in WUWA. 4 stars don't be outputting the raw DPS 5 stars do, just normal. So in a tier list, like they have to be at the bottom. Yes, I mean there are some 4 stars that have very big value. Like Mortefi and Sanhua still have great value. You just watch my S6R5 Augusta pull video, Speedy. Yeah, we got hoed in those pulls, bro. What's your time, Fleur-de-Lis? 16 seconds. I think I could beat this time, maybe. With some astral modulation, bro. What? Okay. Why was she not? Weird. My controller's been bugging, bro. I don't want to go buy a new controller. I know I've been needing to buy a new controller, but I really don't want to. Fleur-de-Lis is going to be an annoying boss to fight for Augusta. She be moving, bro. I beat her. I beat Fleur-de-Lis with Zani before she even gets to move. I can't see shit. Calm down, sir. There we go. Well, up when you got a Mortefi, I think Cadenza gives me more Concerto. The other one buffs me for attack. I'm pretty sure I have the other one on him right now. Yeah. Incoming Resonator's attack is increased by 10%. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's for person doing their tier to decide how it's done. But personally, the most common is acquisition of characters as SZR1, so that would be the ideal way to go about it. Obviously, you can also pump out the S6R5 tier list just to peak of performance. Yeah, I want to make an S6R5 tier list. The problem is I don't have all the units S6R5. So that's the problem for me. All right, let's see if we can do something against this baddie over here.
Leave it to me. In war with time. Loading.
Fury boils. This is mine. In control. Fight or fall.
I'm trying to deal enough damage before we get to the 14-second mark and use the time stop, bro. But it's a pain. POV, no time to play another game because I'm already playing something else, still finding a job. Yeah, bro, that's how it be. That's why I said just take it slow with it on your return to the game.
Fury boils. Inferno.
Fight by my side. In control.
Roars of conquest. Moment of victory.
Leave it to me. I engraft you new.
Alright, if I can get out of here. Hold on. Well, I'm not having pain in hollow. It's just that I'm trying to do it extremely fast.
Leave it to me.
Conquest. Fury boils. Conquest begins now. Winners win. My banner never fails. In one strike.
Fuck, she moved. Yeah, nah, it's gonna be real hard to get her with faster time. Maybe my Zani could beat her with faster times, though. Maybe my Zani. Take a little bit on Mortify because of his echo. You can just tap and switch. The problem with Mortify is you can't tap and switch because when he jumps into the field, he's in the air. Watch. That's the problem with Mortify. Right? If I swap to Mortify right now, he's in the air. You gotta wait until he lands to drop the echo. So you naturally lose a few seconds there. Oh, fuck. Didn't dodge there. Knock some heads around. There we go.
Ordained.
Hold on, I don't want to kill this thing just yet. I want to put this on the field. There we go.
Conquest begins now.
Do not kill me, you bastard. Okay, good.
Fury boils.
Vow from the soul.
Invincible.
I don't think I got enough. Yeah, nah, no way. She doesn't deal enough damage, and that first rotation, was horrendous. Okay, let me get out of here before she smacks me up. New Federation City is Cyberpunk. It's gonna take a while for that. Oh yeah, I was flying as the Echo. That was just a miscast. Am I the only one that can't wait to replace Teffy in that team? Bro, I cannot wait to replace Mortify on this team. I cannot wait, bro. I hate Mortify on... Like, he ain't bad, right? Like, he ain't bad, but I just, you know? I don't like him. What if I just do, like, a normal rotation?
Leave it to me. I engraft you new.
Fury boils. Burn to ashes. Burn.
Fight by my side.
Upset top. Before the eternal sun. It ends now. In control.
No, she flying. She flying, bro. I don't think I could beat it. I could probably beat it with Zani, though. Is it because my boy is male? No, it's not because he's male. It's just because I don't like his gameplay, bro. He seems very, like, basic. You know what I mean? What if he's kind of like the last pick you want soccer or some shit? Kind of, bro. Like, I don't think he's bad. He's very basic, right? Which sometimes is not bad, but it's just not as fun, bro. I feel that it takes away from, like, her super cool rotations and then just brings in Mortifi. Out.
Leave it to me.
Right. Go, 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 go.
Leave it to me.
Why did that happen? No idea.
Fury foils, as you wish.
Conquest begins now.
It's too little, bro.
My valor never fails. I will not.
Damn, she got sent to the... I think I'm gonna have to need Augusta to beat time even faster. Otherwise, I'm kind of... This is like where I'm stuck at with this team for this challenge. Because even if I do this, the normal rotation... Hold on, I got stuck here. Yo, Willie, what's good? Is this game good? Current RPG, but no nothing. You got a short, honest overall review, pros and cons. The game is good. Graphics, combat, everything is great, right? Cons, it's a gacha game. So if you're not like a gacha player, that's the cons of it. It's a gacha game, so you gotta wait for characters to drop. Gacha games have timings on certain things, like how much energy you can use every day, yada yada yada. Other than that, the story's pretty damn good if you like stories. The characters are great. They look good and they're pretty damn cool when it comes to their fighting. And yeah, that's it. The world exploration feels great, right? You know, world exploration feels pretty damn good. A lot of stuff to explore when you're a new player. So I do love the game in its aspect, bro. Mortifi is a great character. This is because he's a 1.0. Yeah, Mortifi's great. See, like, there's a lot, and this is just one of the maps. There's, like, a bunch of areas. Graphics look great, too. Yeah. It's a lot of good things that this game has to offer. Let's go back here. I've never tried gacha. Is gacha a huge con? Well, as a gacha player and gacha content creator, I don't like gacha, right? But Willie, what game did you come from? What game were you watching me from? Or you're a first-time chatter, so if you're just stumbling here, like for the first time, I thought you'd be like a StarCraft player. But yeah, it's basically loot boxes. So this is gacha, right? Every time they add new characters to the game, they add them on this banner, and by playing the game, you get currency. You can also spend money to get currency, and then you get the characters through this system by doing summons with the currency you get in the game, or that you pay for. And then you know, it's like a little gamble. There's a guaranteed after a certain amount of pulls. But yeah, that's the cons of it. Yeah. I think it's because of her kit, not gonna lie. Meanwhile, Cardathia's damage is in her kit and nuke that you can ask almost immediately. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Cremoni. With Cardathia, her damage is really, like, it's instantly in the kit, whereas with Augusta, you gotta build all the stacks, you gotta make sure you do the rotation right, and you also can't preset the run. Whereas with Cardathia, you can... I'm fighting Cardathia times and Zani times with preset rotations with the sus tech without using the sus tech on Augusta. So, think about that, bro. Talking about that, let me see something. I did get a short keeper that's actually stronger, so I want to see something. How was it that I was setting it up? So I was doing this, I was doing boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Was I going in there with a transformation from the jump? I don't remember. I think I was. So let's go. Boom. We modulate the astral. Boom, boom, boom. Zani. Boom, boom, boom. Fleur-de-lis. No, I was not doing this. I was not doing this. I was going with Peebs. I was starting off with Peebs. I don't think I was doing double Zani, bro. Not with those times. There's no way I was doing double Zani with those times. Maybe just one Zani. Alright, we'll try this again. Boom. That was already scuffed. I'm not even gonna attempt to do that. The suspect is you do certain animations before you even get into the hologram to save time. I think I can get 2 to 3 seconds time or even 1 second on 1x holograms if you have. Oh, bro, for sure. Oh, for sure, Cremoni. That would be insane, though. The story of this game has already surpassed other gachas. Yeah, the story of this game is crazy. Alright, so we gotta do it again. Boom. We gotta do this. Of course you'd go in the air, bro. Of course you'd go in there. How did I clear this so fast? I must have used double Zani, bro. I must have used double Zani. Our Limbus Company got some insane story. I tried Limbus Company for a while. That game is not for me, bro. I can't, bro. I'm gonna be honest. There's graphics and things for everybody. Some people might like 8-bit graphics. Some people might like, you know, super advanced looking graphics. Other people might like Minecraft graphics. I'm not a person that can play games that look like 8-bit or, you know, those type of games. I can't, bro. I can't bring myself to do it. There's no way I had double Zani, bro. Did I? Ah, I hate that she goes up into the air, bro. Why she gotta go up into the air? Messing up my whole flow, bro. She's messing up my whole flow, word for word, bar for bar, bro. You need to play extra sweaty like the CM players. I mean, there are certain things that you really can do to speed up the time. Like, there are certain times. Flying enemies, Brant could fix this. Yo, I wonder what my Brant rotation is right now. Hold on. Because technically, my Brant is also stronger there. Have you done the you can't... How would you do the sus tech with Brant? I mean, you could kind of have it so you drop the anchor, but you don't really want to do that too much. Because Brant's rotation is already crazy. He survived that nuke? How much fucking HP does she have? What? What? Yo. How did she survive, like, what the fuck? I'm actually surprised she survived that nuke, bro. Low key. That's crazy to me. Is Augusta easy to play? She's easy to get the basics of, yeah. Bro, look what that nuke does, bro. What? Look what that nuke does to fallacy, bro. Look what it does to fallacy, bro. I already messed up that rotation. I felt it when I dodged in the air. Bro, but like that's actually insane. Because like when you look at it, Brant got to drop a full powered anchor and that thing wasn't dead. With fallacy, I don't even, bro. With fallacy, I don't even get to the anchor and fallacy's almost dead. Watch. Oh. Hold on. Gotta wait for storekeeper. Granky, your trust in John's skill is beautiful. Yeah, Brent usually doesn't even get his second in, bro.
In war with time.
Look at this, bro. She taking too long there, but whatever. You guys will get the drift here. Like, bro, look, he doesn't even get his second hit in. He literally doesn't even get his second hit in. And he was halfway dead by the time I did the rotation. Which is actually insane with Fleur-de-Lis taking the full rotation and a full fucking Brant anchor and not dying, bro. Exactly, bro. She cushioning his anchors with her yiddies, bro.
Astral modulation.
Whoa, whoa, what the fuck? I just opened the map. Well, that's not a clear. Fleur-de-Lis is crazy. About to be like 15 people being saint on me. What you mean? Bro, I feel that a lot of people, when it comes to like talking about certain aspects of the game because it doesn't impact them or because they might be good or something, they act like it's just a sin to talk about, like power creep or HP inflation. Like you bring it up and motherfuckers be getting pissed, bro. It's like, yo, y'all weird, bro. Like, yo, there's power creep. What do you mean power creep? I can still beat everything with my 1.0 units. There is no... Okay, what the fuck does... Just because you can clear everything doesn't mean there is no power creep. Doesn't mean that the units aren't getting stronger. Like, that shit's there. It's obvious. HP inflation, so what does it matter? I can still beat everything. Okay, but we ain't talking about how you can beat it. We talking about the fact that there is an HP inflation and there is power creep. Even if it's very little that it doesn't even impact the game. Even if it's so little that you can still beat everything with old units, the fact remains it's still there. Right? The fact remains it's still there. Even if it's like a 1% HP inflation over the last boss. And then the next one is another 1%. It's literally HP inflation. It might be minuscule, it might be insignificant, but it's still there. Some motherfuckers be like, oh my god, how dare you say this about my $1 million company, bro, my $1 billion company. It's like, calm down, bro, shit. We ain't hating on your flow. Uh-oh. Bro, you see what I'm saying, bro? Like, I do a pretty much full rotation. I drop the anchor, and that thing still has that much HP left. Like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? The same rotation that absolutely destroys homeboy over here, bro. Like, absolutely destroys this thing. And it doesn't even fully kill this thing. It's just crazy to me. That Zani clear time is looking interesting. 12 on Kelpie is insane. Bricked, yeah. Yeah, they be getting mad when you bring it up, bro.
In war with time.
Tis of me. With the fight is on. Together. At the helm.
Oh, I didn't do the little basic that I always do at the beginning. Fuck.
This but a splash.
Yeah, I fumble. I didn't do that little basic attack I do at the beginning that gives me a little bit more energy. Let's do it again. I like that I don't gotta like do nothing hard for this team. It's just so simple, bro.
Let the flames rise.
Fleur-de-lis, bro. I hate Fleur-de-lis. Fleur-de-lis is strong. She got HP up the ass, bro. She's a pain, bro. Oh, whoops. She's actually a pain. I gotta figure out how I did it, bro, because I know that time is crazy. Let's do the latest and greatest hologram with Augusta, though. Wait, does the latest hologram resist Electro? I have no idea. They don't look like something that's gonna resist Electro. She don't look like an Electro resistor. Alright, let's go into teams. Let's go to our Augusta team right here, bro. Yeah, she don't work with me at all, bro. She's not letting us be successful. Alright, we'll just use Augusta right off the bat for these early waves. Bro, look at them legs. Ooh. She's crazy. She's crazy cool. Continue the challenge. Where you going, woman? Let's do this. She's flying up in the air and shit. She got smoke. Yo, but like I hadn't actually noticed like the difference, bro, in I hadn't actually noticed the difference in the HP of the bosses. Cause like normally I would just melt them down within the same type of seconds. But seeing how Brand's anchor that one taps most other bosses cannot one tap Fleur-de-lis is crazy. Cause she doesn't resist Electro or fusion or anything. You know what I mean?
Stay behind me.
Let's do this one. We're gonna have to test this one out. See what this one is bringing to the table, bro.
Leave it to me.
We might actually have to do rotations now.
Fury boils. Silence. Let's do this another way.
Fight by my side.
There. I noticed comparing my Zani and Jinshi, both S6 too. Yeah, bro, like when you get one character and you absolutely melt everything and then you go back to another boss and you're not melting it, is like, what the fuck happened here? You instantly notice the difference, bro.
Fury boils. Burn to ashes. As you wish.
Oh, from the heart. Astral modulation.
Astromodulation.
This is my moment. Invincible! Healers win! Winners win! My valor never
Augusta really hit us with the Charlie Sheen, bro. She said, rulers rule and winners win. Like, for show. Yes. Acceptable. All right, let's go. I'm actually really surprised with that fleur-de-lis clear, bro. Like, that actually left me a little bit shook. Oh, shit. Hold on. Right after this, we'll go do our Nightmare Echoes and a little bit of grinding on Echoes before we get off for the night.
in war with time.
Fury boils.
Conquest begins now.
What the fuck? What she just hit me with? Literally just mad because Zani noted reduced her to dust in that 10-second clear. Bro, I need to redo my Zani clear. And I have Shorekeeper maxed now. So I should be dealing way more damage, bro. Alright, let's do it again.
I engraft you.
Astral modulation.
Fury boils. Inferno.
This is my moment. Unmatched! Sing of my triumph! Healers winners win!
Oh, she got smacked. She got smacked. Hold on, I might be able to do this faster. I might be able to do this faster. You can find it. You can maybe post it as a short 10-second clear. Seems actually cracked. True. I should do those, like speed clears. 11-second clear. Okay. I should do that, bro. You right. Speed, like my faster clear times, and then just post them all as shorts for every hologram. I could possibly do that rotation quicker. I just need to start with her, I think. And you know there's gonna come out somebody be like, I can clear it in like 2 seconds. You're like, well, shit, man.
Conquest begins now.
No. Almost messed me up right there, bro.
One strike is enough.
It lived? The little boy who lived? I'm actually surprised right now.
Ordained.
I was doing some weird shit. Augusta's so good. Yeah, Augusta's crazy good, bro. And she feels insane to play.
Leave it to me.
Here's what I gotta do. Let's see. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Ding, 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 ding. Then I gotta quit the challenge. Then I gotta retry challenge. I gotta do this. Then I gotta do this. Then do this. No! Why does whore do me like that? Casually got her strong hand out and smacked me, bro. Casually got her little hand and just went clap. Fucking slapped me. That's insane. Gameplay from Cardathia to Augusta feels like when you're upgrading from a doo-doo flyer to jet dragon. See, Cremoni, you get it. You play with Cardathia and it's just so basic, bro. Like, it's so basic and simple, and then you play with Augusta and it's like, what the hell is... Can you imagine what like 3.0 and like 4.0 units are gonna feel like? It's gonna be insane. It's actually gonna be insane. There we go. Mechanic creep is a real thing for real. I've seen the light. I'm glad you've seen the light, Cremoni. Alright, one more time. Bro, that fucking hit is the one that's making me take longer, bro. That little hit with her little fucking hand messes me up. Yeah, and the fact she's not clearing it like that is crazy. Alright, hold on. Can't see my wallet. Survival Galbrina has been holding too strong so far. Galbrina is pretty cool. I don't blame you for wanting Galbrina, bro. She's cool as hell. Let's drop her in here. Do not die, storekeeper. Stop it. Carlotta can parry. Zanny can counter. Gus has a whole moveset. Brent is just a better Genshin. Way better. Brent's just a goat, bro. One of my boys was all depressed because we were not depressed, but he was like salty that they were like power creeping his Yao and everybody was dogging on Yao. And I'm like, eventually Brent is gonna be power crept too, right? They're gonna bring in another unit that heals, buffs, fucking does damage, all of that. And it's gonna be quite an interesting thing. Let's just do a regular rotation, okay? Let's do a regular rotation. Bro, what is she hitting me with him? Like, I just keep getting hit with that. That's what's fucking me up. Whatever that little... Bro, because I be behind her and I feel like she hits me with just aura, bro. She's aura farming me or something. Because I don't know what's hitting me, bro. There we go. I can't believe you S6 Shorekeeper, but not Carlotta. Bro, I want to S6 Carlotta, but in all reality, Cremoni, I don't know if it's going to be something that I want to do in the long run. You know what I mean? Because I have so many other characters coming out, and I wasn't even supposed to S6 Shorekeeper, but I did, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whoa! What the shit? I didn't even know you could do all that now. Broke my back. It's final. What if she doesn't hit you? She just whispers Shorekeeper is the weakest because she can't solo into Augusta's here. That's crazy. Yo, but hold on. Before we get off, let's go farm our echoes, man. Let's go farm our echoes. We need... What the fuck is this? Wait, that's regular... Wait, we have two? What's going on? I'm tripping balls right now. I just didn't farm the other one yesterday, I suppose. Oh, that's the one for you. No, I'm gonna farm it. Even though I'm not gonna use it, I'm gonna farm it. Might as well, right? Might as well, bro.
Stay behind me.
I might eat some normal food. Where is it? There we go. That's actually insane. Hold on. Where is this thing at? Bro, these wings are like tailor-made for Augusta. So glad I got them. From the event, bro. See, for like normal content like this, I normally use Cadenza on Mortify. Otherwise, he's just slow and shit. That shit's annoying.
Roars of conquest. Inconsiderate. Scene of my triumph.
Everything's just getting melted, bro. God damn.
Invincible. All life. Indestructible. Here.
Ooh, look at that.
My valor never fails.
She's absolute, bro. Look at that. In a sea of echoes. Just aura farming, bro. How in the fuck do I get the brand rotation down in open world, but I go to Tower or Hollow? Because you got it. The thing is that in the Tower Hollow, they hit you and knock you off the rotation if you don't know when to dodge and how to set it up. Does Augusta need energy at all? I do like a little bit of ER on my Augusta, bro. I like ER on almost all my characters, bro. Hello from Russia. Cheburask. Hello, how you doing? Alright, we got those down. Let's go and do... Oh, we can do some exploration tomorrow, bro. We can do some exploration for now. Let's go and do... We gotta do some of these. This one. Proceed. Alright, let's go and farm these, bro. Bro, a lot of people often talk about like, yo, how do you get all the echoes, right? Or like, you have a lot of echo luck, but they don't be farming echoes like this. Like, they actually don't be going out there and farming their echoes every day. Like, if you were to farm echoes like this every day, you'd have a lot easier time getting your shit together. Know what I mean? this way.
To the lands afar.
Bro, Augusta's legs are wildin', bro. They're thick as hell.
Honor cannot
Boom.
be sullied.
He really ain't giving me one. That's crazy behavior. Give me one, you bastards. Oh no. This is not gonna be good.
Honor cannot.
Okay, never mind. They were like right there. Bro, that error is mad annoying. Down again. Teleport me there, bro.
Stay behind me.
What does this man want? Go to Echo Depository. What the fuck? Are these dudes out here? Oh shit, they are.
Honor cannot be. Undying glory.
Them dudes had no chance.
In control.
No Echo, fuck. Alright, we're gonna get a couple more of these and we're done. Nope, not these. Wait, is it these? It's not these. It's like up here somewhere. Okay, might as well kill these two, right? Get me one of these
Stay behind me.
on the side. That shit did not help me. Finding my way. Finding the wrong enemies.
Winners win.
So these two bears were sleeping, just casually got smoked by a S6 Augusta out of nowhere. I didn't even get an echo. That's some hoe shit.
Stay behind me.
I wish we had an, or maybe we do, but I wish we had an item. What the fuck is this chest doing here? Oh shit. Don't I need like one of these shits? Oh fuck. Don't I need the shit that like shoots it or something?
Stay behind me.
How do I change this shit? Utilities. How do I shoot these, bro? How do I change these? The fuck? Is that with this? I have no idea what I gotta do here, bro.
Stay behind me.
Oh, wait, there we go. Or not. No idea what I gotta do. I guess that chest is not getting picked up.
Cannot roars of conquest.
I've never been here then, or I probably went here through the story one time and just dipped. Wrong gadget? What gadget am I supposed to be using? Bro, I literally haven't done this in so long. The one they get, this one? I think it's this one, right? It was. There we go. MTR, goated. Because I forgot about that shit completely. I hate all these dungeon-y looking areas, bro. Appreciate you for reminding me. But there ain't nothing going on in here. I got most of the ones I needed to get, though, so we're good on that. The fuck? Nope, nope, nope. Let's go up. Is there a chance Galbrina... I mean, if Galbrina is going to be a fusion DPS, I would bet she is a... or if she's going to be fusion, I would bet she is going to be a DPS. It just makes the most sense, right? Whoa. That's what I would at least assume. Whoa. We already got Brant, Lupa. It just makes sense we'll get another fusion DPS. So I do see it as a possibility.
Honor cannot be silenced. In control. Well played.
Oh, there we go. Attack percentage, hurry, Clow. I don't know how to get this thing, bro. That shit's so annoying. I hate farming in this fucking cave fucking area, bro. It's so doo-doo. Bro, we ain't gonna farm in the cave. We're just gonna get out of here. We're gonna go to Venacita. And we're gonna kill some bears here because I'm about to end it. I might not even kill the bear. The Corn Source Echo skill description gives a hint. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Echo and Fusion. So I'm guessing, or is it Echo and Fusion? Echo and some else, bro. I do think she's going to be a DPS, bro. I mean, it just makes sense. She's gonna be a Fusion DPS, right? That's what at least I would say.
Honor cannot. Stay behind me.
Who am I in battle with? I think there's like one more over here somewhere. Right here. I use a website called QQ Notebook to farm Echo. They give you a row for specific characters. Most of them don't include this place, which is a pain. Oh yeah, I don't like farming in there, bro. That place is absolutely AIDS, bro. Like, it should all be like this. Nice little areas to farm your Echoes, bro. Instead of the other tedious ass zones.
Honor cannot be sullied. Stay behind me.
No more bears? No more bears. Alright, boys. I think that's going to be it for the day, though. Let me just double check. Energy spent. Events. We'll collect that later. We'll do that later, too. I already did all that. Alright, boys. Have a great night, everybody. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Just a quick little grind for the day. I wanted to get my stuff done. And we did a lot of testing and all that good stuff. But yeah, man, for now, have a wonderful night, everybody. What subsets do you think Yuno wants? Probably, if you're gonna use her as a support, ER. I believe she wants heavy. I don't remember. I gotta check her stuff again. But ER, crit rate, crit damage, and then whatever her main damage type is. I'll check and I'll let you know tomorrow. But have a good night, everybody. Peace.
Look like you don't care, walking the dust off. Is that what you do? Is that all you're made of? Whatever ain't right, prove it on yourself. Revisit your act, results are unreal.